Great to have you.
Yes, so great to be back.
And you know what? When you think of Born, I want you to think of it the way that I think of it. When I see Born, I know first off, that's a shoe that feels good on your foot because of the way it's made. But also I want you to think about quality, because from start to finish, that's what Born is all about. And you're looking at their embossed leather slide sandal. We'll show you the colors and then we're gonna talk details. So Karen's holding that in navy. And just know that Born's colors are never like those bright, ultra vibrant. They always have more of just kind of a smoother, easy look on the color. So that's navy. Right. You're gonna see red.
Let's pull up red.
Look how pretty red is.
Sorry, I just pulled red off the...
Yes, definitely. And then next to red, we have it for you in the tan, and this one is tan. And tan is a little bit more on the brown side. If you want it to lighten up, then you can go for the natural, and that's the one that's right next to that. So this one is natural. You'll also see this one in black. Look at that. And just so you know, there are coordinating crossbody bags that can work perfectly back with your shoe. So if you want to go ahead and pick those up, you can. And then also in the bag, just because it's up here, the bag also comes in this really pretty yellow. So we've got them all available for you. You're going to order these in sizes 6 to 11, whole sizes only. So if I'm between sizes.
If you're between sizes, you're going to size up. If you're a half size, 7.5, size up to 8.
Size up to 8, okay.
You got it.
So for somebody who's not familiar with Born, let's talk about this brand.
Okay, well, first of all, the Fishlake Slide Sandal is one of our new introductions for spring and summer 2019. And this slide sandal really hits all the high points with what's hot in fashion footwear. So we've got this very artisanal look. It really is. The shoe is a work of art. We have 4 inches of top grain leather. That band is about 4 inches of coverage, and it's embossed with this beautiful floral flourish. Now, what I wanted to do is, if we can come in close, I'll show you this gorgeous floral flourish that we've embossed on the leather. Look at that. Look at the depth. And what we've done is we've colorized the leather. So you're looking at the navy, but you can see the nuances and the beautiful embossing of that floral flourish, okay? Very artisanal. But if we take this shoe as a silhouette and take a closer look, we have the open back, the open toe, but it's set on a wedge platform that is wrapped in cork. And cork, as you know, is a very popular look for the spring and summer in shoes. The heel height of this is 1 1/4 inches. So you're getting a nice cork wrapped wedge, but at a lower heel height than some of our other wedges. And if we flip it over, I want to just show you the open toe construction, the nice open rounded toe. And you were talking about what makes Born different, right? Well, Born is all about what we call our Opanka method of construction. And that is where we construct our shoe using a hand-stitched method. It's an old world method of construction where we stitch together all the components of the shoe in a single stitch. When I say all the components, I mean the leather insole, the upper, and the sole together in a single stitch, as you're seeing in this video here. And what that does is it creates durability. It creates a very lightweight shoe because we are not using any glues or any adhesives. And all of our shoes use full grain leather. And I cannot stress that enough, because that is a huge differentiator with our brand. You are paying for the most, the top quality leather, the best leather money can buy. That's the top portion of the hide. That's that creamy layer that's got the natural gradations and the natural grain. It's supple and buttery soft.
Yes, and you'll feel that when you put that on. And that's what really sets Born apart, and every single shoe, whether it's a sandal or like the one that you see. This one is brand new. So we love that we've got it for you during this show. But what I like about it is it's that universal sandal, that it's not, because, you know, some people who are not into flip-flops or something going between their toe or around their toe. This is an easy slide on.
It is.
And it's made to last. When you have Born shoes, they just don't wear out.
They don't wear out. And you know, we also, our designs are timeless. They're iconic. So they stay in style season after season.
Yes.
When you buy a Born shoe, it's like curating a piece of your shoe wardrobe. It really is a piece that will stay with you season after season. And one of the things I want to point out is how we engineer every single shoe for comfort. If you look at the instep of the slide, we have in here this elastic goring, an important design element, just a little touch that adds flexibility as you move with the slide. But as you said, this is a very elevated look for a slide. It has that very artistic, artisanal work of art look to it with the embossing. I'm holding up the tan right now, so I think this is a good way for you to see that gorgeous floral flourish and the depth and the dimension. So we colorized the leather, we colorized the tan so you can see the depth and the dimension in the embossing. Again, you're also getting a lot of coverage, 4 inches of leather banding that wraps around the foot. And when I say wrap around the foot, the entire foot is cocooned in that full grain leather. Inside of the shoe is lined with that supple, soft, full grain leather. The insole of the shoe, the footbed, full grain, supple, soft leather. And this is also a good place to point out the padding of our insole. Wearing a Born shoe is literally like walking on a cloud. It's just pillowy soft, and that is because of our dual density foam construction. We have a support layer, and we have a foam cushion layer, we have an air diffusion layer, and we have what we call our signature bounce back trampoline effect that literally puts a pep in your step.
Yeah, and you'll notice that from the first moment. The Born shoes don't have to be, you don't have to break them in.
That's
which
right.
I like. They feel good from the very beginning. If you like Brooke's look and you want to get it, she's wearing a Marla Wynn dress and just literally just threw it over her head, no zippers, no buckles. She's wearing the Born crossbody handbag, a Bellezza bracelet, Bellezza coin earrings, and the Born sandal. And I was just looking at Brooke and I was saying, oh, I'm gonna have to get these sandals in the tan.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at them in one of the other colors, but the tan, it just melts away. So for you, whether it's tan or natural, black, navy, or red, we have them all. You've got free shipping on your shoes. You've got flex pay, which means you can use any major credit card and get these home for $22. And just try them out. If you need a sandal and you don't need a closet filled, you just need one good sandal that you can wear all the time, this one is great because just Karen, like you mentioned, it's not a strappy sandal which could you know, be cause for concern for a lot of people. It's just one nice full piece of leather.
And again, just all of the embossing, that whole artisanal look that's so very popular in fashion right now. You can just see the dimension and the depth in the design. I'm holding the red right now. And I love the red because that's a very fashion forward color. And the thing about the collection is that we've got grounded colors, as you said, in the black and the tan and the natural, which I'm actually wearing right now with cream-colored fringe finished jeans, and I just love the look. But it's an elevated look for a slide and just very classic. I can even envision this with like linen pants or a linen skirt. It just, you know, it's a very classy, elevated look for a slide, which makes it very special. And it has that light, summery, cork-wrapped platform wedge construction.
Yes.
And one more thing, I do want to flip it over just to show you the bottom, because I always like to point out that we design every inch of our shoe. The bottom of the sole also has etched in a partial Born logo, so we add a little element of style, but there's also a practical reason for that, because that design adds a little bit of surface traction as well. So you've got nice surface grip with the slide, and you've got the perfect amount of padding and cushioning, and a great little lift without it being too high of a heel, that 1 1/4 inch platform wedge that you can walk around on.
And I know that our clock is almost gone, but just so you know, tan is the most popular.
Not surprised.
And this one is the tan. And